What is happening out there, Shady Spotlight crew? The news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the absolute must-know updates you can't afford to miss. Get ready to dive into a world of unexpected clashes, gaming revolutions, cross-country tour, and legendary anniversaries. We're bringing you the raw, unfiltered truth on everything that's making waves right now. From intense street-level confrontations that spill into public spaces, to the cutting edge of digital entertainment with game releases that are redefining experiences, to the vibrant pulse of the music scene with artists hitting the road. And finally, a deep dive into the archives of music history that still resonate today. You won't want to look away, because this is where the real story unfolds. Stick around, because you're about to get the inside scoop on all of it. Make sure you're subscribed, and the notification bell is on so you never miss a beat. First up, we're heading to Canary Wharf, where a protest took a chaotic turn, leading to a clash between demonstrators and police. Reports are surfacing about pepper spray being deployed, with accusations of heavy-handed tactics and even affecting bystanders, including a child. We've got the details on the arrests and the conflicting accounts from those involved. This is a developing situation you need to see. Next, we're switching gears to the electrifying world of gaming. August has been an absolute powerhouse for new releases, and we're breaking down the titles that are making serious waves. From Konami's epic collections and stunning remasters of classic shooters to the immersive storytelling of new crime sagas and the highly anticipated return of iconic characters in reimagined adventures, your next gaming obsession is right here. We've got the inside track on what's hot and what's not. Then, get ready for some serious sound as two punk bands announce a string of East Coast tour dates, promising a high-energy experience for fans. And finally, we're taking a trip down memory lane to celebrate a monumental anniversary of a legendary rock album that shaped a generation. Get ready for all this and more. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for all the latest, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. Chaos erupts in Canary Wharf. Protesters and police clash. This situation in Canary Wharf escalated dramatically, sparking intense debate over police conduct and protester actions. What began as a demonstration against a hotel housing asylum seekers quickly devolved into a confrontation within a shopping center, leading to multiple arrests and allegations of excessive force. The Pink Ladies, a group participating in the protest, have voiced strong criticism of the Metropolitan Police's response, labeling it heavy-handed. Footage circulating online depicts masked demonstrators, some wearing balaclavas, engaging with law enforcement. Police had implemented a Section 60A order, which grants officers the power to stop and search individuals without needing reasonable suspicion if they believe a serious incident may occur or weapons are involved. This measure was in place to prevent protesters from concealing their identities. Amidst the unrest, officers were seen forming a line and instructing the crowd to move back in an attempt to control the situation. The use of pepper spray, a PAVA incapacitating spray, became a focal point of contention. Images emerged showing individuals reacting to the spray, including a woman in visible distress and a young boy, identified as 12 years old, being comforted with wet tissues to alleviate the burning sensation. The Metropolitan Police confirmed that one officer sustained a facial injury, described as being punched in the face, with other officers reporting pushes and verbal abuse. 4 arrests were made in connection with the events. The charges included assault on a member of the public, possession of controlled substances, Class A and B drugs, assault on a police officer, and failure to comply with a dispersal order. These arrests underscore the seriousness of the disorder reported by the authorities. However, the Pink Ladies group presented a starkly different narrative regarding the incident involving the police officer. Lorraine Kavanagh, their chief organizer, stated that a policewoman accidentally sprayed herself while mishandling the pepper spray and was subsequently assisted by protesters. She asserted that the claim of the officer being punched was inaccurate and that members of her group provided immediate aid, offering baby wipes and water. Kavanagh further highlighted that the pepper spray affected not only the child, but also a 70-year-old member of their group and a journalist present. Commander Adam Slonky of the Metropolitan Police defended the force's actions, emphasizing their swift response to contain the disorder and ensure public safety. He noted that the protest, which included families and children, necessitated a robust approach to manage those intent on causing trouble. The commander stressed that individuals arriving masked and with disruptive intentions would be dealt with firmly. This demonstration is part of a wider pattern of protests concerning the use of hotels for asylum seekers, particularly following a court decision that overturned an injunction related to the relocation of migrants. The situation remains a flashpoint in the ongoing national discussion about immigration and asylum policies. But did the police truly overstep, or were they simply reacting to escalating aggression? We'll keep digging. Up next, we're diving into the gaming universe for some epic August releases that you absolutely need to know about. August gaming explosion, from classics to new worlds. August has defied its typical quiet reputation in the gaming world, delivering a torrent of exciting new titles that cater to every type of player. This month wasn't just about new releases. It was a celebration of gaming history with incredible remasters and bold new entries that are setting benchmarks for the industry. Let's dive into the games that have dominated our screens and stolen our attention. Konami kicked off the month with a significant offering, Gradius Origins. Released on August 7th and available across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch, and PC, this collection is a treasure trove for fans of classic shoot-'em-ups. It brings together 18 games from the beloved Gradius and Salamander series, including various regional iterations. For newcomers, these games involve piloting a spaceship through challenging, projectile-filled environments, requiring precise maneuvering and strategic weapon upgrades. The collection enhances the experience with modern features like save states and a rewind function, acknowledging the notoriously high difficulty of these retro classics. Beyond the gameplay, it offers extensive galleries showcasing soundtracks and prototype artwork, providing a rich historical context for the series. Also, on August 7th, Night Dive Studios continued its streak of excellence with a masterful remaster of Heretic and Hexen. These first-person shooters, originally released in 1994 and 1995 respectively, were pioneers in the FPS genre, introducing innovations like vertical aiming, class systems, and inventory management. Built on a modified version of the Doom engine, Heretic transported players to a fantasy realm, while Hexen expanded upon these mechanics. Night Dive's remaster includes 2 new episodes, enhanced performance, an improved soundtrack, and crucially, online multiplayer support. Available on PlayStation 4-5, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, this package is a must-have for fans of classic FPS action. Mafia: The Old Country, launched on August 8th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, offers a gripping narrative experience rooted in the cinematic traditions of 1970s crime dramas like The Godfather. Players step into the shoes of Enzo, a young Italian immigrant who rises through the ranks of a powerful crime family at the turn of the 20th century. Developed by Hangar 13, this title eschews an open world for a tightly crafted, linear story spanning about 12 hours. Its strengths lie in its character development, cinematic shootouts, and chase sequences, all set against a stunning Mediterranean backdrop. Perhaps the most anticipated release was Konami's remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, arriving on August 26th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. This remake prioritizes fidelity to the original 2004 masterpiece, offering a significant visual upgrade and subtle gameplay enhancements, particularly in environmental interaction, without altering the core experience that made the original so beloved. Set during the Cold War in 1964, players reprise the role of CIA operative Snake on a mission deep within a Soviet jungle. The narrative explores themes of betrayal and duty as Snake is tasked with confronting his former mentor, the boss. The game's enduring plot and mechanics hold up remarkably well, making this remake a faithful and respectful adaptation. Finally, August 28th saw the release of Kirby and the Forgotten Land for the Nintendo Switch 2. This title, originally lauded as the first fully 3D Kirby adventure and one of the Switch's best games in 2022, now takes advantage of the Switch 2's enhanced capabilities with sharper visuals and smoother performance. The release also includes a new expansion, Star-Crossed World, which can be purchased separately. This add-on features Kirby collecting crystal shards on a volcanic island while confronting an ominous presence. From gritty crime sagas to vibrant alien jungles, August has delivered big. But what's next on the gaming horizon? Get ready to switch gears as we explore the exciting tour announcements hitting the East Coast. Punk Rock Power East Coast Tour announced. The East Coast of Canada is about to get a serious dose of punk rock energy as Toronto-based garage punk trio Barbecue Pope and Montreal's own punk rockers, the Flamingos Pink, have officially announced their joint tour dates. This collaboration promises a series of high-octane shows that will ignite stages across Ontario and beyond, kicking off this October. The tour is slated to commence on October 22nd in Ottawa, Ontario, setting the stage for a run of performances that will showcase the raw, unadulterated sound of Canadian punk. The bands will then make their way through various cities, building momentum towards a grand finale in Toronto. The tour is set to conclude on November 7th in Toronto, Ontario, with a special homecoming show that coincides with Barbecue Pope's highly anticipated Unfurl record release event. This convergence of a tour and a new album launch is sure to make the Toronto date a particularly memorable one for fans and the bands alike. Barbecue Pope, known for their energetic garage punk sound, has been a fixture in the Canadian independent music scene, consistently delivering blistering live performances. Their upcoming album, Unfurl, is expected to continue this tradition, offering a fresh wave of their signature sound. The announcement of this tour, supporting the new record, signifies a significant moment for the band as they connect with fans across the East Coast. Joining them on this sonic expedition are the Flamingos Pink, a formidable punk rock outfit hailing from Montreal. Their reputation for delivering powerful and anthemic performances precedes them, making them a perfect complement to Barbecue Pope's high-energy delivery. The synergy between these two distinct yet complementary punk acts is anticipated to create an electrifying atmosphere at each venue. Fans can expect a blend of raw guitar riffs, driving drum beats, and impassioned vocals, embodying the true spirit of punk rock. The tour is not just about the music. It's about the shared experience of live performance, the connection between artists and their audience, and the celebration of a genre that continues to thrive. The announcement has already generated significant buzz within the punk community, with many eagerly anticipating the chance to witness these bands live. Details regarding specific venues and ticketing information for the tour are expected to be released soon, giving fans ample opportunity to plan their attendance for what promises to be one of the most exciting punk tour of the season. This tour represents a significant opportunity for both bands to expand their reach and solidify their positions within the Canadian music landscape, bringing their unique brand of punk to new audiences. Get ready to rock out with these punk powerhouses. But before we wrap up, we're heading back in time for a legendary anniversary. Prepare for a deep dive into the making of a timeless rock masterpiece next. Wish You Were Here at 50, Pink Floyd's masterpiece revisited. This year marks a monumental occasion in the annals of rock music, the 50th anniversary of Pink Floyd's iconic album, Wish You Were Here. This landmark release, celebrated for its profound exploration of the music industry's darker side and its poignant tribute to former bandmate Syd Barrett, continues to resonate deeply with fans and critics alike. The syndicated radio show, In the Studio with Redbeard, is dedicating a special episode to commemorate this golden anniversary, delving into the complex creation and enduring legacy of the album. Released in September 1975, Wish You Were Here followed the colossal success of The Dark Side of the Moon. The pressure to follow up such a monumental work was immense, a sentiment echoed by guitarist and singer David Gilmour, who playfully remarked, "You try following up Dark Side of the Moon. Go on, just try it." Drummer Nick Mason humorously added, "We've been trying to do it ever since." Despite the challenges, the band considers Wish You Were Here a personal favorite, a testament to its artistic merit and emotional depth. The album serves as a powerful farewell to Syd Barrett, whose mental health struggles led to his departure from the band, and a reflection on the band's own lost innocence. Key tracks like Shine on You Crazy Diamond, Have a Cigar, Welcome to the Machine, and the title track are considered cornerstones of progressive rock. The album's themes, particularly its critique of the music business as depicted in Have a Cigar and Welcome to the Machine, remain remarkably relevant. Wish You Were Here is not just an album. It's a narrative that captures the band's evolving dynamics and their artistic struggles during a period of intense fame. Interestingly, the album sessions were marked by internal friction, particularly between Roger Waters and the other members. Waters himself has expressed a starkly different perspective on the recording period, stating, "That album should have been called Wish We Were Here, because we weren't, really. Already the rot had set in." This recollection contrasts with the views of Gilmour and Mason, highlighting the creative tensions that often simmered within Pink Floyd. These differing viewpoints offer a fascinating glimpse into the band's internal struggles, even as they produced a universally acclaimed work. Despite these internal conflicts, the album's critical and commercial success is undeniable. Wish You Were Here is consistently ranked among the greatest albums of all time, with Rolling Stone placing it at 211 on their top 500 albums of all time, and readers of Q magazine voting it even higher at 34. Even before its 2011 reissue and box set, the album had sold over 13 million copies worldwide, cementing its status as a commercial juggernaut. The special In the Studio episode features interviews with David Gilmour and Nick Mason, along with archival comments from the late keyboardist Richard Wright. Roger Waters also makes a cameo appearance, offering his unique perspective. This comprehensive exploration promises to be the definitive classic rock interview concerning Wish You Were Here on its significant 50th anniversary, providing unparalleled insight into the creation of this enduring masterpiece. From the raw energy of punk to the profound artistry of Pink Floyd, we've covered a lot of ground today. Now, let's do a quick recap of all the amazing stories we've brought you. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on another packed episode of Shady Spotlight. We covered the intense clash in Canary Wharf, dove deep into the massive August gaming releases, got the lowdown on the Barbecue Pope and the Flamingos Pink East Coast Tour, and celebrated the 50th anniversary of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the show, subscribe for more exclusive updates, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking or exciting, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and more. We'll see you next time.